back at the beginning, what is the purpose of list building? Well, the purpose of list building is very different from a newsletter. It's to reach a specific group of people. So it's very targeted. It's used to build trust and credibility very quickly. And it's also used to introduce new prospects and current prospects into a paid offer. So list building has a very specific purpose rather than just building your email list. Now, often people say, well, what happens if people don't purchase the offer? Well, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen a lot because only a very small amount of people are going to purchase the first time round. Firstly, because they may not know you. Secondly, it may not have just hit the nail on the head. They're not ready for it. So there are lots of different reasons why people aren't going to purchase first time round. But what you need to do is you need to have your list so it's called list segmentation. You have your list that is focused around your list building activity, the signature offer that you're going to offer to those people. And then you have another list as well, which is just about your newsletter and keeping up to date regularly with people. And they sit very differently to one another. So one is a pure sales offer and building trust and credibility around that particular subject. And the other is the newsletter is more broad and has to go out more consistently. So Kamita, when you were saying about how often should you mail out to people, if you were doing a specific list building activity, you would email out to them at least every day, but it would be for a short period of time. Now, within the training, I think it's on making the sale, I actually give you a formula and a process that you can follow to craft those emails to send out to people.
Yeah,
so that process, yeah. So
because I realize that I have gone through the course.
Yeah.
And yes, you put a sequence.
Yeah. So that's the sequence in terms of the consistency. If you're making a specific offer. So if you're creating a signature offer, so something that people are going to want and instantly put their name and email for. If you're doing a newsletter, I would say your newsletter should be going out at least twice a month, no less. I personally do mine once a week if I can, most of the time. But your newsletter needs to be going out at least twice a month. And I truly believe you should always have one offer a month in that newsletter, or even a sale, or even an individual message that sits separate from the newsletter with a sales offer on it. But that's a different subject altogether. That's just how I would manage it. So if people don't purchase, they just go straight into your main newsletter. So they're kept up to date with the information, what you're up to, new courses that you've got coming out, what it is you want to tell them about your expertise. Now, in the olden days, we used to need three primary tools online to be able to make this work, but we don't anymore. We just need two. And the first one is a good email provider. So something like ActiveCampaign.
Live speaker training every week with Virtual Speaking Pros. Speak with confidence online. Fill your programs, masterminds, boot camps and courses for years to come pain-free.
Share with your wider community. Tweet on Twitter, post on Facebook, share on LinkedIn. Add value to the wider online business community.